feel like I need to reiterate some things. I didn't want to delete my last post just due to this kind of covers a little bit of the base of what I was trying to talk about. Gerald Swindle, Luke Duncan, some of the guys that I tagged, they're not out of touch with us because they were one of us at some point. Gerald Swindle, frame houses for a living. Framing houses suck, so he cut the handle off his hammer with a saw. Said, I'm never coming back, I'm done. Framing houses suck. Wanted to make it fishing, he made it fishing. Luke Duncan, don't know a whole bunch about the guy. These people are us. I mean, they represent us. These hard-working guys that have fought and clawed and exhausted every effort in order to be where they are. That's not the kind of the picture I wanted to paint as far as, oh, they're just pros and they have no idea who we are. I don't believe that for a second. That's not really the way I wanted to kind of paint that picture. They've been in the industry for a long time, and I'm not saying they're out of touch with us as far as, like, they have no idea what we think or anything like that, because they stop at gas stations. You know, G-Man's got a big rat boat, run around down in Guntersville, Alabama. Everybody pretty much knows who he is, who lives down there, and they talk to him, you know, stuff like that. It's more or less of just, hey, you know, this is the kind of our opinion. It's like, you know, what they say, everybody's got one. I don't think it's that important. I just kind of wanted to, I guess, put us on the same page as them. It's like, hey, this is what we're thinking, you know, how are things going for y'all, or the way we want to see everything go as far as, you know, watching Bass Live and watching you guys have fun on Bass Live, for example. Is that kind of the way that y'all are thinking, or is it to the point to where, you know, maybe y'all are thinking different than us? And I'd really like to hear their opinions on the way things are going. I'm not going to sit here and be negative and, you know, say, well, everybody knows that comments say, well, I don't want to see somebody with their head down all day with their hood up watching Live Scope, and then, you know, that gives Z a hard time saying, hey, you know, he's watching Live Scope, pulling one up from 20 foot deep off a boulder. It's more or less of just kind of shooting the BS, talking to these guys and seeing where their head's at as far as the way everything's working. I know it's busy time of year. Everybody's fishing derbies right now. They're running from a derby back to home, trying to relax a little bit, back to the next derby. It's a busy time, but I think it's a good time to talk to them too, because, you know, there's a lot of thoughts running through their head, a lot of important thoughts, you know, not just to them, but also to us. It's, you know, we kind of want to see where they're at, and for anglers to kind of say, hey, this is how this goes this time of year, this is how this goes this time of year, this is my opinion on how this goes, maybe we should change this. Or maybe us consumers is what I would call us. We're anglers just like y'all are. You just do it on a different level than we do. I feel like it's important if you get our voices behind you, then maybe it would help you out in the future or in the very near future as far as guiding your tournament organization that you fish for or fish with to make a few small changes, or maybe big changes, and possibly be good for everybody. Like my video before, I'm nobody. If stuff starts to happen, I'll introduce myself and kind of fill some people in on why I know a little bit more other than just listening to YouTube videos. But in the meantime, like I said, like, comment, share, definitely comment. I'd like to see your guys' thoughts on the things that I've said in the last couple TikToks here. Not very technologically savvy like some of you are. I just know how to talk to people, and I'll be here for your thoughts and comments. Y'all have a good one.